morning, everybody. It's Saturday, April 19th, 2025. I'm Andrew from 510 Books. I'm heading to pick up boxes of books and potentially some other media pretty close to my store. I picked up from this woman about 3 to 4 weeks ago. I shared with you those books. We'll see what she has now. There was some good stuff in there previously. I don't know if you remember, I sold that book on one of those books on eBay that was like a psychic ESP type of book that sold for good money. So we'll see. It's a beautiful Saturday, really nice weather. Yesterday was cold, now it's sunny. Huh. Do junk removal companies take your books and media too? Or is that just for like other stuff? Look at this. Here I go, picking up books. Looks like there's more boxes than she said there would be. That's more. Don't underestimate the physical task of picking up books. It is definitely, they're definitely heavy. And if you have to go up and down stairs, just be aware, make sure you can physically handle it. Now I'm spending time cleaning up, or dusting off, I should say, all these DVDs. I started at the top here and pulled them all out. It was super dusty on top of this bookshelf. It's been here for a long time, a couple of years, haven't dusted it. And dusting the top of the DVDs and pulling out all of them. I already did it for all of the shelves down on this side and those two over there. So I'm continuing that process. This is part of owning a retail store. And unfortunately here where I am, because I have the doors open all day, when I'm open, there's a lot of dust and whatnot that comes in here. But it's just part of it. There we go. Took me a little over 10 minutes to finish, but not too bad. I had a customer come in as well. So now, it's not all gross. Little by little, I'm cleaning all of these shelves, all the DVDs. Okay guys, it is the end of the day. I'm about to head home. I was able to finish everything out for next week. Putting all the new inventory out. Setting up my newsletter for next week, and which goes out tomorrow, Sunday. My Facebook post, my Instagram post. Those are the 3 that I blast out on Sundays, which goes out to a good amount of people and to repeat customers. So it's and it's Saturday, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned that. It's Saturday the 19th, April 19th, 2025. Probably mentioned that when I first started this video. But I'm going to take off, yeah. So the kids and the wife and I were going to a movie. But anyway, side note. So today, right, I picked up, like I mentioned and showed you, picked up all of those books. I didn't dive into them because I was too busy today doing other things. But these represent 2 different stacks. This one's going to my second bookstore. This one's going to this book and media store. Here's a box I haven't gone through. And then over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that I have not gone through. These are like fruit boxes. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've got that one, 10. And then another, let's see. Is there another 2 or 3 out there? Or over here? There we go. That's 2. And then I threw 1 away. I lost track. How many was that? I think that was 13. I may have thrown 2 out. Yeah, I threw 2 out. So that's 14 in total that I picked up. And there's also a bag. I forgot to bring in the bag. I'll get the bag. I haven't gone through them all, but those 2 boxes I'm going to put into that dollar book sale that I'm still planning on doing. Yeah. As of now, I'm still planning on doing that. So I'm keeping these CDs and those DVDs to put in the sale too. But I still have another 6 actually. 6 of these fruit basket or boxes to go through, and it's been a hodgepodge. There's a good amount of just popular fiction, but there's some other decent random stuff. I found 2 books already to put on eBay. Nothing like, well, one of them potentially has some potential. I'll show you. This one is called "The Charge of the Light Brigade," a poem by Alfred Lord Tennyson, very famous poet. And then this one is "In an Old Hawaiian Garden." It's all of these hand drawings, really cool. And that one I'm going to list on eBay. So we'll see how those do. But that's all I found so far for eBay. There's a lot of stuff that I just can't do anything with in terms of putting up in my bookstore. But some of them, like all of these popular titles, you know, Patterson, Dave. Is it Baldacci? I think so. But like Joel Osteen, I'm not going to bother with those. Those are going to get tossed because no one's going to buy them. There's like James Clavell, you know, who did there's Whirlwind, but what is it called? Shogun. So we'll see what else is in there. And then I think that was it for today. I picked those up. It was more than she had initially said. She said 7 at first, but it ended up being almost 14 boxes. It was double, which is fine. That's good. There's some magazines in there as well. Some of them I'm going to keep for the store. Today was pretty good in the store. Open from 11 to 5. Had a good amount of new people. So my sales for the whole week, I just looked at them. The 2 previous weeks, they were lower than this week. So, you know, I told you that I'm trying to double, you know, to open up more hours, double what I'm doing each week. And I think what's going to happen is when the summer hits, I'm going to start that process. And the summer is going to start when my kids are out of school. And instead of being like, you know, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday having the odd hours, I'll go 10 to 4:30 or 10 to 5 and just keep it that way going forward. That's the idea. We will see if that works out. But I've been getting more customers in because I've been open longer. Today, because I kept my signs on the street, even though I was technically closed, and I was putting away inventory, new inventory from this week that didn't sell, and then putting out the new inventory for next week. 2 people came in. One was brand new to the place. He bought a video game, and the other guy had been here before, but he hadn't bought anything. But it was good to get someone new in here. So it's just funny, you know, you leave the signs out and that happens. It's pretty dead now on the street around where I am on this Saturday, but there's still some people driving around. Also, I've been getting some good eBay sales, which I'll share with you on Monday. I did sell those, a lot of loose CDs. But anyway, I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I wanted to talk about other than just sharing with you what's been going on. I didn't get a chance to list all of these, unfortunately. I'll have to do that during the week. Missed that opportunity, all those VHS tapes. And I have the other VHS. Those are the blank ones, but I have the other ones, of course. So the plan will be starting next week on Monday to start tackling that. But first of all, I'm going to get through all the books. We'll see if I don't have anything planned in terms of any other book or media pickups, but people, you know, randomly come in. So, yeah, so it's doing well. I'm really excited about the store growing, more customers, more sales, and eBay, basically, you know, continuing to put as much on eBay as I can going forward. But I'm looking forward to having a day off tomorrow and then coming back on Monday. I always feel really, really good on Mondays because I got good sales over the weekend on eBay. So I ship those out and then, I open the store and, you know, start doing what I need to do here to get ready for the week and, you know, go through all the new stuff and have a fresh mind and all that kind of stuff. All right, guys, I'm getting a little tired though. My speech is not, my vernacular is not working too well. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.